For the first time ever, the entire game of buying a house in Palm Bay, Florida has been flipped completely upside down. In 2026, it's not about if you can find a deal, it's about how insane that deal can be. The market has made a crazy shift. That's why I'm about to give you the secret months you need to watch out for and the cheat codes you need to win. And don't forget, by the way, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out. The link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. If you've been waiting on the sidelines to buy a house, don't click away. This is literally the only video you need to watch. We're cutting through all the noise, giving you the real numbers, and a literal plan of attack. So let's get to it. Trying to understand the housing market right now is literally impossible. The news is screaming about high interest rates, but then you hear Florida is booming and the Space Coast is the center of the universe. So who do you even believe? It's enough to give anyone whiplash, leaving you stuck wondering, is it a smart time to buy? Am I about to overpay by a crazy amount? Or is this my last chance before prices shoot to the moon again? That confusion is the biggest thing stopping you in 2026. The fear of making a massive financial mistake is paralyzing. A few years ago, buying a house was like a Black Friday stampede. You had to elbow your way through crowds, throwing an offer tens of thousands over asking in minutes. And then on top of that, you give up every protection you had just for a chance. It was a seller's dream, but a buyer's absolute nightmare. But the headlines are still living in the past. That frantic energy is gone. The Black Friday stampede is over. Today, the market feels like a quiet Tuesday afternoon. You have time to actually look, to think, and actually negotiate. It's a game of tug of war where the sellers finally let go of the rope and all the power has landed in your hands. For the first time in 5 years, Palm Bay is a buyer's market. The problem is, if you're still trying to play by the old 2022 rules, you are going to miss this incredible opportunity that's sitting right in front of you. You're going to leave a crazy amount of money on the table, and that's why you need to understand what the data is actually telling us, not the story from 2 years ago. We have to separate the national noise from our local reality. The big question isn't just, is now a good time to buy, but what are the cheat codes to buy smart in this specific Palm Bay market? Okay, enough opinions. Let's look at the insane data that proves you have all the power. As a local realtor, I live in this data every single day, and these numbers tell a story of opportunity you just can't ignore. First, the one everyone cares about, home prices. They're dropping. After peaking in mid-2022, prices are resetting right now. In January 2026, the median sales price was about $315,000, a 3.1% drop from a year before. Other sources are seeing it too, with Redfin reporting a median of $319,000. Zillow's home value index also showed a 4.4% drop in the last year. So what does that mean? This isn't a crash. It's a healthy reset that lets you get in. Now, for what I think is the most important number in this entire video, inventory. You can't get a good deal if there are no houses to choose from, right? For years, there was just a trickle of homes. Well, that dam is broken. Active resale listings have skyrocketed, jumping 73% year over year to 471 homes. Zillow reported 886 homes for sale as late as February. This flood of available homes is the #1 reason the power is back in your hands. More choice means less competition. And because of that, houses are just sitting there for an average of 66 to 100 days. That is a world away from the 10-day average we saw a few years back. But what does that mean for you? It means you have breathing room. Time to see a home twice, time to get an inspection, time to make a smart decision. When homes sit, sellers get nervous. It's like a store owner watching last season's stuff collect dust. They know a sale is needed. And get this, 1/3 of all listings in Palm Bay have had a price reduction. On top of that, over 61% of homes sold for under the original listing price. The list to sell ratio is about 98%, proving that buyers are negotiating thousands off the price. The bidding wars are gone. The era of negotiation is back. So let's recap the data. Prices are correcting. Inventory is way up, homes are sitting for months, and a huge number of sellers are cutting their prices. And they're also taking offers below asking price. If that doesn't scream buyer's market, I don't know what does. By the way, if you want to save thousands of dollars on a house, smash that like button and make sure you subscribe because you're not going to want to miss the strategies coming up next. Oh yeah, how can I forget? If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out as the link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. So, we've covered the what. Now for the multi-billion-dollar question. Why is this all happening? Understanding is key. There are 3 insane drivers creating this perfect storm for you. First, is the literal explosion of new construction. Just drive west of I-95. It's like 3 brand new giant grocery stores open in a small town all at once. Suddenly, the old corner stores have slashed their prices. We're talking about over 9,200 new housing units being built right now, and another 21,000 are in review. That's a staggering number compared to the 55,000 total homes that exist in Palm Bay today. This tidal wave of new houses creates fierce competition. Builders like Lennar and Miranda are competing with every resale home, and these builders can offer crazy incentives a normal person just can't. Incentives like buying down your mortgage rates by 2 full points or paying all your closing costs. This forces the regular homeowners to drop their prices just to get your attention. The second major force is the affordability wall. Think of it as a solid ceiling that prices just keep smashing into. Even with prices correcting, they aren't dropped enough to fix the problem. For the average person making around $64,000 a year, a huge part of this is the insane homeowners insurance crisis. This affordability crunch acts as a hard limit on how high prices can go. And guess what? That's amazing for you. The final piece is the city's crazy growth. Palm Bay is growing at a rapid 3.7% every year, pushing our population over 152,000 people. This constant flow of new residents coming in from great jobs like L3 Harris and Northrop Grumman creates a solid floor for housing demand. It prevents the market from crashing like in 2008. So you have a price ceiling from affordability and a price floor from strong demand. This creates the perfect environment for a smart buyer, a market with more options and negotiating power, but one that's supported by a strong safety net. Okay, you get it. The market is yours for the taking. Now for the most important part, your ultimate playbook. This is the how and the when for getting the craziest deal possible in Palm Bay this year. In real estate, timing is everything, and it's about understanding secret seasonal patterns. The chaos of the last few years erased them, but in 2026, they're back. There are 3 secret windows of opportunity for you this year. Your first window is January. While it's past, remember it. January has the absolute lowest competition. People are broke from the holidays, and the homes on the market are usually leftovers. At this time, those sellers are desperate. Your second and biggest window for selection is March. This is when a huge wave of listings hit the market. It's the start of the spring selling season. You'll have the widest variety of homes to choose from, giving you the best chance to find that perfect home. But the ultimate sweet spot, the month that combines amazing selection with unbelievable negotiating power, is October. Why? Think about sellers whose homes didn't sell all summer. They are exhausted, anxious, and just want to be done before the holidays. This is when you see a massive surge in price cuts. You get a fantastic selection, and sellers are practically begging for an offer. Now that you know when to look, here's how you win. Follow these 5 steps. First step, get fully pre-approved before you can do anything. I can't scream this loud enough. Not being pre-approved is like showing up to a race with no shoes. Nobody takes you seriously, so a full pre-approval is your superpower. It shows the seller you're a serious buyer, and it's a massive negotiating tool itself. And step 2, negotiate absolutely everything. The data's clear. Sellers are making deals. Over 61% of homes are selling below asking price. Not making a lower offer is like having a coupon code and choosing not to use it. It's throwing away free money, and we don't like to do that. Don't just stop at the price. Ask the seller to pay your closing costs. Ask for a credit to buy down your interest rate. If the inspection finds problems, ask for a repair credit. Be respectful, but be firm. Step 3, create a showdown between new and resold homes. This is my favorite. The ultimate strategy for this year, 2026, find a resale home you like, then go to a new construction community, get a full quote from them with all of their insane incentives. Everything from the rate buy downs, the closing cost coverage, and now you have a golden ticket. Go back to the seller of the resold home and say, hey, listen, I love your home, but I can get a brand new house with a 2% lower interest rate for the exact same monthly payment. Can you beat that? This forces them to compete directly with the builder and gives you unbelievable power. Step 4, think geographically and hunt for value. Palm Bay is 2 different worlds. The older, which is the eastern part, especially the 32905 zip code. This place is like a reliable department store with insane deals. That particular zip code has a median price of around $267,000. Now, as you move out west, it becomes a high-end boutique filled with new construction where prices jump to a median of about $350,000. Now, there is amazing value in these established neighborhoods, and always do your homework on hidden costs like insurance and HOAs. And step 5, for first-time home buyers, focus on the sweet spot. Listen, if you're a first-time home buyer, listen up. The sweet spot for value is the $250,000 to $375,000 price range. This is where you'll find an awesome mix of resold homes and new starter homes. You can definitely get a house in this price range, especially with builders incentives or seller concessions. But please, listen to me. Do not do this alone. It's like navigating a maze blindfolded. Partnering with a local real estate expert like myself is the best way to protect yourself and win this game. So, what does this all mean? It means that for the first time in years, you're in complete control. The Palm Bay market in 2026 is defined by dropping prices, surging inventory, and motivated sellers. It's a market that rewards patience and smart negotiation. The opportunity to get a good home at a fair price on your terms is finally here. This is the best market for buyers that we've seen since before all of the madness. But as you know, this won't last forever, especially as interest rates eventually ease and this extra inventory gets bought up. The pendulum will start to swing back. The window for maxing opportunity is right now, so the clock is ticking. So whether you're looking to buy and use these cheat codes across Brevard County, or you're wanting to sell and need a game plan to get top dollar in a shifting market, or you're an investor looking for that next great deal on the Space Coast, my team and I are here to help you. I get calls every day from people just like you. That's why if you're ready to stop watching and start winning, I'm challenging you to take that next step. Click the link in the description below to book a free, no string attached discovery call with me. We'll sit down, build a custom plan for your specific goals, and show you how to take full advantage of this incredible moment in Brevard County real estate. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.